crafters, and welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia, and we are so happy that you could join us today. We are going to be working with a beautiful world and the die set. Now, if you're interested in seeing more cards that we created using this stamp set, just click above on the card and it'll take you right to the video. But let's head down to the crafting table and let's get started. Now, this particular set, oh my goodness, can be used for retirements. Maybe somebody's getting a new job, graduates. It can be used for anything. And it goes on sale June 3rd. So I think this is going to be a top seller for everyone because it's so creative. It can be a feminine card or a masculine card. So for today's card, you are going to need to create a top fold. And the dimensions for this will be 8.5 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. And remember, all the dimensions will be listed on our website at creativemomentsbyg.com on my blog. And you just go down below to access that website. So you're also going to need 2 mats for the top, and then of course 1 for the inside. You will need to use your dies to cut out this adorable little globe holder, right? Because you're going to need that. And so let's get started putting this together. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and take our top mat, and we want to stamp our saying, right? So we are using Lovely Lipstick. Now we know it's retiring, but we just love its vibrant colors. So we are just going to stamp that full strength on the right-hand side. And I'm going to use my grid paper to get that lined up so that it's straight. And there we go. We're just going to hold it down to get the full strength. We're going to go up, and then I'm going to just do a second generation stamp. It'll be a little bit lighter. Now to get that, we stamp it off and then just stamp it and hold it down so that we have our strongest sentiment right here in the middle, right? Now we need to go ahead and get this glued down because we need to make our hole, right, for our spinner part of the card. So we're just going to use some of our snail, and I'm just going to get that just a little bit. We're going to put it down on our second mat, and then we're going to look at this right here, see about where we want it, right? Now, we need to decide where we're going to place our globe. So I am going to get the die cut, and we are going to figure out exactly where we want to position this. Yeah. So we have this like here. And we aren't going to be using this top part. We'll be cutting it off in just a second. So I think that's about where we want it. Now, I'm going to put just a little piece of sticky paper right there. Okay, and I'm going to get my big shot and just bring it up. Now we're going to put the top plate on very carefully and just go through. Now, because we are going through quite a few pieces, we're going to go ahead and go back. Okay. And just pop that out. And there we have it. Let me get this big shot put up. And let's see how we did. That's exactly where we need it. Okay, so we need to go ahead and take our globe stand and just cut that off because we're not using the top part of it. Just like that. And I am going to go ahead and use my Nuvo pen and just get some glue on this. And get this exactly where we need it. Let's see. Okay. Got that. Okay, so we have that. Oh, let's make sure that sticks down. Now we are going to create our spinner part, right? So you will need a piece of thread and whatever object you're going to use. We're going to use a heart. We are going to put some snail right on here, right down the middle. We're going to put our string right down the middle of the heart. And then we're going to put some snail all around so that we can glue the two pieces together. Because you don't want to see any part of the string, right? No. So we are going to have a front and a back to this heart, just like that. And now you have to decide what part you want to put this heart on. Now we want our slant to be this way. You just need to keep that in mind when you turn it over. It needs to be slanted this way. So I'm going to go ahead and that's how I want it slanted. So we are going to use some really strong Terran tape. And we're just going to put a little piece down first, right here at the top. And this is a great tip. Use your fingernail or something to really go over this to push it down into the card. And that will help it adhere to the card and really hold strong anything that you're trying to hold to the card, right? Now, we are going to hold this really tight, get this just like that, push it down into the string. And now I'm going to put another piece of Terran tape on there because I really want this to hold. You know, it's going to be sent in the mail. And I want to make sure that there's a good hold there. So we're going to just go right over the string and once again push down with your thumbnail. And push down with your thumbnail again to really hold it in place. I'm going to put some snail now all over it. But first I'm going to just snip off that little string. We're going to just put some snail on and get this card put together. This is such a great card, like I said, for a graduate, for someone that's getting a job, a new job perhaps. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and spread this so I can see exactly where that hole is. There we have it. We want to make sure it's exactly right. Okay. Now we're not done yet, but look at this. So you simply wind up that little heart, right? And then you slip it into your card and watch what happens when you open it. Look at that. Oh, so cute, right? So now we're going to lay down our mat on the inside and we're just going to stamp a little saying right from the stamp kit. Now remember, if you want to see some more cards that we made using this stamp set, all you have to do is go to the end page also on this video and we will link you to the other video that we made. Let's go ahead and just get a little stamp here. Let's use our Real Red again and just put, thank you for being a part of mine. You make the world a better place. Thank you for being a part of mine. Such a nice sentiment, right? Oh my goodness. Look at this card. Here's the one that we created today. Here's the one that we created previously, used different colors, but both so very pretty, right? We hope you enjoyed today's quick video on how to make a spinner card. And remember, this is using one of the new stamp sets that goes on sale June 3rd. Beautiful World. Well, listen, go out, be safe, be healthy, be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.